Hello and welcome. I'm so glad to be back for another Empire Global Partners webinar, and thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about a brand new and exciting offering from Empire Global called Ilobox. If you are a cryptocurrency developer, enthusiast, or expert, you will want to stick around with us today as we will be showing you how Ilobox can place you on a fast track to an ILO, or Initial Coin Offering, the latest buzz in the cryptocurrency world. If we haven't already met, I'm Pam Sullivan, Webinar Analyst for Empire Global, and as always, I'm your virtual guide helping you navigate the cryptocurrency world. Before we get started, I wanted to direct your attention to the email address here on the screen, info@empireglobal.partners. Rather than using the chat box that you see below, please use this email instead to send your questions. Lionel Arouk is a leading expert on the topic of cryptocurrency, and he has developed this webinar. Lionel is well known across the globe as an expert in the cryptocurrency, online gaming, and international business space, representing thousands of companies. Lionel is Senior Managing Counsel for Empire Global Partners, and he is legal counsel and advisor for hundreds of companies in over 40 countries. Empire Global Partners is an international consultancy that has served clients from all over the world with a network of attorneys, accountants, and consultants who are pioneers in strategic legal planning for online casinos, banking, and cryptocurrency. They represent hundreds of cryptocurrency companies and several cryptocurrency exchanges where top tokens are traded. Be sure to check them out online at www.empireglobal.partners. All content provided here is for informational purposes only and is not to be substituted for legal advice. Cryptocurrency exchange is a highly regulated sector, and it is essential that all steps that you take when considering starting or operating your own exchange are in compliance with the law. It is highly recommended to get in touch with your legal team about your particular situation and jurisdiction. Okay, now that we have our housekeeping out of the way, let's dive into our talk about Ilobox. Ilobox was developed by leading experts in the field as a one-stop solution to enable our clients to benefit from the latest development in the world of cryptocurrencies, called Initial Liquidity Offering. Let's start with some background so you have a good understanding about initial liquidity offerings. Initial liquidity offerings, or ILOs, have developed as a response to the issue of reduced liquidity affecting many initial coin offerings, initial exchange offerings, and tokens. ILOs currently have a more vibrant market than ICOs and IEOs, and at the moment they also enjoy greater support and more popularity in the community. Initial coin offerings are really interesting in how they work and their importance, so let's talk about that a little bit. ILOs were developed as a response to the cryptocurrency industry's need for liquidity. This need for liquidity is in turn linked to the market forces which dictate the trade of cryptocurrencies. A key part of the attractiveness of any asset is the availability of a ready market for trading the asset. Shares and bonds of reputed companies derive their attractiveness due to this quality. In the cryptocurrency sector, while old cryptocurrencies largely enjoy a good response from buyers, the same cannot be told about a recently released cryptocurrency. This is where ILOs and decentralized cryptocurrency exchanges with automatic market maker, or AMM, features come into play. A market maker is a person or entity that ensures there is a buyer for an asset prior to purchase. In this way, it ensures that there is liquidity in the market. In the case of cryptocurrencies, the AMM in a decentralized market is a computer algorithm that allows you to sell your token at any time, since the AMM, the computer algorithm, is ready to purchase the token. The question at this point is, where does this AMM get the funds to buy a token which is offered for sale? The answer lies in another new development in the industry called liquidity pool. The liquidity pool is a store of liquid assets that can be accessed by the AMM to buy a particular token offered for sale. The AMM is a boon for new tickets and their holders, since they are now assured that there will be a buyer for their asset. Building up this liquidity pool, however, requires a dedicated exercise of accumulating liquid assets which are normally in the form of stable coins. This is where an ILO comes into play. An ILO is an offering where the token issuers invite interested parties to contribute to the liquidity pool in exchange for the new token. This liquidity pool will then be used in the decentralized exchange by the AMM when a token holder wishes to sell the token. While an ILO is a boon for new token issuers who now have the assurance that their token has a ready market, there are also a few issues which, although they are being ironed out over time, they do exist. The main issue is the possibility of a sudden loss in the value of the token if a large holder of a new token uses the AMM to sell his holding. This may mean that the liquidity pool which was built up becomes empty, and trading the token becomes harder. Additionally, there needs to be further awareness created about ILOs, and the technology for the AMM process is still under development and it requires some further fine-tuning. For cryptocurrency developers who are planning to release a new token, ILOs can be the way to move forward, but because there are new players coming in every day, time is running out. You need to jump on the bandwagon now to take full advantage of this opportunity, and Ilobox can be the way to go. So let's now delve into the details about how Ilobox can put you on the fast track to an ILO. In your journey to developing a cryptocurrency project, an ILO can be your midpoint between planning and the release of the final project. Through an ILO, you can ensure that your token is released properly into the market for trading in two ways. First, it ensures that the token is circulating in the market, providing much needed visibility for your project. And secondly, it ensures that you have the much needed liquidity for your token in case you want to divest a certain portion of your developer share to raise the funds you need for taking the project forward. Now remember, as things stand right now, because there are not many players in the market, you could be in the spotlight for potential liquidity providers with an ILO. But to take advantage of that, you must move fast, considering that new players are jumping onto the ILO bandwagon every day. Over time, investor fatigue will creep into the market, which may hurt the prospects of your token raising the necessary liquidity that acts as a safeguard against the sudden rise and fall in its value. Alright, so now we can move ahead and unbox Ilobox. There are three key components of the Ilobox: technical services, third-party audits, and marketing and legal services, respectively. All of the elements that are included inside Ilobox takes care to ensure that any ILO conducted through the Ilobox system adheres to the expectations of both the enthusiast and the expert. To start, Ilobox ensures the promotion in popular online forums as well as social media platforms. Ilobox was created from top industry experts who ensure high-quality products that satisfy the demands of experts who will evaluate your project. In terms of the technical package included with Ilobox, it allows you to release a token based on your preferred blockchain, which includes Ethereum, Tron, or Binance Smart Chain. It also includes the option for the development of the necessary contracts for staking and liquidity pools. The expert team of developers behind Ilobox coordinate the liquidity locking process and also determine the ideal time for you to conduct your ILO. The technical package covers end-to-end technical services and products as required to conduct your ILO. Third-party audits are a key part of an ILO, and they help to build much-needed trust in the process. Ilobox includes third-party audits for your ILO as part of the package. This ensures that you get an audited project when you select Ilobox for your ILO. As its name suggests, third-party audits are conducted by an independent external party. This audit will include the architecture and technology of your project along with the security features built into your project. Audited projects enjoy better investor response in the market, and with Ilobox, you don't have to plan for a separate third-party security audit. The marketing package inside Ilobox ensures that your marketing needs for a great ILO are covered. To begin with, Ilobox will help you to develop a professional white paper, which will provide a complete picture of your cryptocurrency project. This white paper is supplemented with the necessary documentation as required to comply with legal requirements. The marketing package also includes customer service options, which will deal with queries from parties involved in your ILO. Additionally, you have the option to extend the service period for your customer service team after the ILO is in place if you wish to do that. For customers desiring greater publicity, Ilobox allows you to purchase booster packages, which include promotion in CoinGecko or other popular cryptocurrency-related sites. The final component of Ilobox is legal services, which are built around the need for continued compliance with ever-changing cryptocurrency regulations. As part of your package, Ilobox includes access to a memorandum or opinion letter, which will analyze whether your token is a security based on existing U.S. laws. Other jurisdictions can be included under optional packages. The necessary documentation for the ILO process is also included, and so is the jurisdictional analysis based around the setting up of a base company, which can be a DAO company. Ilobox also deals with growing demands from service providers in the ILO process in the form of incentive programs, community management, and personalized customer service offerings. Customers may also request for a merchant account and e-wallet integration under an optional package. All in all, Ilobox stands up to its name as a one-stop solution for any entity considering an ILO. So make sure you get in touch with the experts here at Empire Global about how Ilobox can help guide you with your cryptocurrency project. They are your team and they're here to help. You can use info@empireglobal.partners, and there's also a specific email address for questions about Ilobox, help@ilobox.net, or through the website at www.ilobox.net. And we would love to connect with you on social media as well. We're on Facebook at Empire Global Partners, Twitter at Empire Globals, Instagram at Empire Global Partners, and we're also on YouTube. On behalf of Empire Global Partners, I want to thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.